everybody. So for this new video, I decided to kind of do what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses. It's always good to be aware of what that is and be self-conscious about this kind of thing, because that way we can work on ourselves and better ourselves, and also knowing our strengths, we can do the same. So for this reading, I did 4 piles, and we also have themes. So pile 1 is the heart chakra. Pile 2 is stay wild, moon child. Pile 3 is time to fly, and pile 4 is thrive. Sorry about the angle over here, but I will fix it. But whichever one you were drawn to, that is your card, and I will post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. Give a like and subscribe if this resonates, and if you would like a personal reading, that will be in the description as well, the link to that, as well as my personal email if you would like to contact me. Okay guys, thank you so much for even watching. Thank you for the support, and I love you guys. I appreciate you. So first of all, I'm going to point out, I see a lot of green here. There is definitely earth here, and there's water. You guys already seem like great people, especially just looking at this. I personally love earth and water, even if it's like the energy, I love it because it's real. And earth is kind of like being down to earth and being grounded. So let's get into this. First, guys, I just got this deck, so I'm sorry. I love using it. It's such a good tool. But we have the Advocate, which is Saturn. I align with the greatest good for all. Those of you who picked this pile, you are amazing leaders and humanitarians, definitely doing something to give back. You are resourceful, idealistic, resilient, outspoken, opinionated. Yeah, that's the thing too. You guys are very strongly opinionated. A champion, supportive, compassionate, passion driven and devoted. So this literally describes, you, and this is your strengths. Definitely, this is one of your strengths. So let me see what else we have for the So the high value gifts we had for the Advocate: inspiring leader, trustable, supports those in need, positive outlook, you serve a greater cause, willing to take on difficult challenges, again, compassionate, speaks the truth, and sensitive to the needs of masses. So again, pointing out the humanitarian aspect that's within you. So I also like the shark, because the shark is kind of like the shark moves with grace. The shark is focused. The shark, although focused, is fearful, but always taking action. So you could be very action oriented and always on the move. Again, very opinionated. This is also seen as a strength as well, by the way. So the good qualities of the shark, you do embody. And then even heart chakra kind of tells me, we'll get into it, but this could be a strength for you, or this could be a weakness, which I kind of feel it could be a weakness, only because I'm looking at the cards for the weakness. So we have one more kind of strength card here. Knight of Earth. So this is you are definitely someone who is very down to earth. For those females who choose this, you are a leader, because when I'm shown with masculine energy, it's someone who is a leader, who is fearless and can take on something that others would find impossible. You get things done, you honor your commitments, and a guardian angel. Again, I feel as though those of you who chose this, you're very devoted. You're a humanitarian. So now we'll get to the weakness. This was interesting. We have Knight of Water. Guys, this is your weakness. Your weakness is falling in love. The need to balance emotions. Okay, that's not as funny, but falling in love, I'm just like, oh, I feel bad. So yeah, Knight of Water is the need to balance emotions. So this is kind of a weakness about you. Maybe sometimes your emotions get the best of you, and maybe sometimes that is like consuming. And if when it gets too consuming, it becomes overbearing, and it can cause anxiety, which even with the Shark card, I wouldn't be surprised if most of you had it. Because you are very focused. So I mean, again, maybe not, but we do have here as a weakness, emotions, just balancing them, which again, we're looking at weaknesses because we're looking at what can you work on. So try not to think, negatively that you're watching this video, because look at all the positives. This is why I purposely pulled more positive cards, so you can kind of see what kind of person you are. So yeah, we'll get into the advice card, which is the heart chakra right here. It's time to focus on your heart chakra. Pay attention to any sadness or pain you may be holding on to deep within. Acknowledge these feelings. Are they from recent events or from the past? Feel them deeply. Cry if you feel the need to. Once you shed the light of awareness on these emotions, you can break on through to the other side. There, peace, acceptance, truth, clarity, and happiness await you. Once on the other side, you can start to live more from the heart. When mind and heart are in alignment, miracles surround you. You're undergoing a quantum shift and are in the process of opening and balancing your heart chakra. So I do feel as though those of you who are watching this are definitely going to be working on that, because I'm already seeing improvement in the near future. So yeah, guys, that was pile 1. If you liked it, if it resonated, just give a quick like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Hello, pile 2. So let's get into what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. I'll tell you guys right away that we have I pulled more strengths than weaknesses. Therefore, you can get a clear view on what you're doing great at, and just, a little improvement. So, where should I start? This is the type of person you are. You guys are visionaries. You are brilliant, basically. You guys are able to kind of envision. You guys, what do I want to say? Like, you have a brilliant mind. Like, you're able to kind of see things, and you're very inspired. Definitely idealistic, expansive, wise, knowledgeable, curious as well. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Courageous, ruled by Jupiter as well. A few more descriptive words. Mental brilliance, visionary, problem solving, humanitarianism, courage, and optimism. So this is also these are your strengths. Yeah, that's so nice. So for the animal, we have caribou. So I love this. So some of your other strengths: perseverance. You guys persevere. You guys do not easily give up. Caribou, they're big animal. They're big animals, so I feel you guys are kind of seen. I don't know why I'm even saying this, but this is what I'm getting. You guys are seen as, either older or wise or bigger in a way, but definitely determined, resourcefulness. So you have a lot to give, essentially. I mean, you guys do, pile 2. You guys have a lot to give, and the determination is real. So I just love the kind of people I have on my channel, because I don't know, you guys just seem so amazing, seriously, because I mean, these are accurate. I mean, sometimes I'll pick them too, you know, so I understand. It's fun every once in a while, but wow. So you got, you know, those are some of your strengths. So I love this because another strength you have is 6 of fire. This tells me, again, you guys are seen as someone who is high up, someone who is victorious in whatever they're doing or whatever they're going to do. So someone who's going to be victorious on their endeavors within life, as well as maybe you get a lot of good news. Maybe you're seen as someone who might, you know, have good luck. Again, take what resonates. So, but I feel you do get a lot of victories. And we also have public recognition too, or rewards. Oh, sorry, awards. Could be rewards as well. But yeah, a lot of awards. Let's see, weakness. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Okay. So it is interesting because even in the first pile, it was a water card. This doesn't at all surprise me that a lot of your weaknesses have to do with emotions, because, you know, that's how a lot of us are. A lot of us are very vulnerable, you know, we're human. So basically, I feel as though it is so hard for you guys to move on. Those of you who chose this pile with the 8 of water, or maybe as well, maybe you move on too quickly. Maybe you feel there will be something more meaningful, like kind of like the grass is greener on the other side, but sometimes that's not the case, you know. And then there could be a little hesitancy with the spiritual and emotional growth as well, but that's more the positive side. So I feel as though it just has to do more with the moving on and search for something more meaningful, because I feel you guys have something that's meaningful. I feel like that's what it's kind of trying to say. So that being a weakness, definitely work on stuff that can fix that emotional issue. I won't be surprised if the last 2 piles have water cards. It makes a lot of sense. I love this card. So this is Stay Wild, Moonchild, and this is your guidance card. I love pulling these cards. So these cards are actually, I want to point out quick, it's from another tarot reader on YouTube, the Enchanted one. If you guys know her, she's amazing. This is actually her own deck. I purchased this a year ago. I still love it. I actually have a picture hanging up next to my Avengers. But yeah, I love it, guys. Check her out. So, be authentic to your truth. Be authentic to your path. Follow your inner light and dance along the way. You know what's best for yourself. Listen to your guides. Stay grounded yet connected to the stars. Connect with like-minded individuals. You may have felt or feel like you have been wandering in the dark, trying to find your way. Just know that the light you seek is within you. Like the moon lights up the night sky, your heart lights up your path. Follow your passions and that which brings you joy. You're being divinely guided. You are always loved and protected. Just remember to stay true to yourself and stay wild, Moonchild. Oh, you guys are amazing. So yeah, basically just work on the weakness. That's the main thing to take from this, as well as looking and admiring your strengths and seeing how far you've come. Okay, so that was pile 2. If it resonated, give a quick like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Let's get into what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. I pulled more strengths than weaknesses because I feel it's better to kind of admire ourselves, but as well kind of have something to work on. So let's get into the Messenger, ruled by Mercury. Ruled by Mercury. I bring the light of awareness. You guys are perceptive, progressive, intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, agile, communicative, which, that's a big thing, obviously. As you guys can tell, it's the messenger, but you guys are very insightful. Like, you have, like, you see even imagination, curiosity, you guys also kind of have a higher perception as well, because again, awareness. So let me get into the more descriptive words. So we have, you guys are highly perceptive, a skilled translator. So you're good at negotiating, you're good-humored, you're insightful, you're a good communicator, you are a talented speaker and writer, you wake people up to the truth, and you are flexible and adaptable. So those are some pretty awesome qualities to have, if I might say so myself. For your animal, we have black cockatoo. Definitely confidence. I love these birds. They have so much confidence. So confidence. You guys might love real and deep companionship. Again, we have communication. So messenger communication. You guys, damn, you guys are good at communicating. Holy crap. You guys may be the best communicators ever. Like, there's a lot of communication going on. Damn. Maybe you guys don't shut up. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that was fun. That was a good one. All right. So now let's get into one more strength that we have here. Then we'll get into the weakness. So I must say there's a lot of green here. I will say you might be an earth sign. You might have a lot of earth in your chart. We have Page of Earth. This is beautiful. You guys are scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. So it seems too, you guys are always wanting to do something more challenging. So always on the move. And you guys are, again, patience is I feel like that's a really good thing to have. You guys are, especially being dependable as well, because it shows you have good morals. Successful. Wow, yeah. Let's see weaknesses. We have 8 of Earth, so it's skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Maybe some of your weaknesses, for some of you who didn't finish school, or you didn't kind of go into college, maybe you feel that kind of backtracked you on making more money. Maybe, and again, skilled work is rewarded, so maybe there's like a lack of skilled work, like progression in that way, as well as, not knowing much about a certain topic. So we even have one of your strengths is a new area to study, but again, you need to learn all there is to know about a topic as well, though. So this has a lot to do with education and something with work as well. So this is kind of like a weakness when it comes to work. Not really a bad weakness, if I do say so myself again. So we have a guidance card for you guys. This card's so I love this whole deck. The Enchanted one, she's a tarot reader. She's also on YouTube. This is her deck. Check her out. We have Time to Fly. Oh, let her know I sent you, though. Only because, I love her. I'm such a big fan. All right. So, Time to Fly. You have been redefining your purpose and rediscovering your truth. The time for contemplation has passed. You've done the work, follow your intuition, and leap onto your new path. You are ready. It's time to embrace your individual path. Step away from the sheeple and fly. Release any thought patterns, cycles, and/or people that don't resonate with your new path. Spread your wings and fly higher and higher beyond the moon. Like the stars, let your light shine for all of the world to see. Don't be afraid, guys. definitely harness that confidence. And yeah, so that was pile 3, guys. I hope that resonated. If it did, give it a like, subscribe, hopefully. I know you will. And I will see you guys in my next video. Let's take a look into your strengths, which I pulled a few cards for that, as well as what you kind of might be weak on, what you can improve on, that sort of thing. So as we have here, we have the collaborator. You guys are actually really great when it comes to working with others, whether you realize it or not. You guys, when you're in a team, you can be the leader of the team without a doubt, but you can also let others shine as well. You know, you don't care about overshining others, because you know you have what it takes. You're already confident in that person, in that way. You guys are cooperative, receptive, connective. So you guys are also very connected with people around the globe. Could be supportive, empathetic, responsible, insightful, accepting, reliable, co-creating. The collaborator. I love this card. This is dolphin. So I love dolphins. So this is basically like your one of your other strengths. And again, there's the word compassionate. You guys are very, very compassionate. You are definitely some water creatures here. Some of you might be water signs. Doesn't have to be, because I don't see many signs here. I mean, we have fire, but you guys are very compassionate. You guys are a guiding light, whether you realize it or not. You flow, as well as you bring joy to others, and it could be as well due to the compassion you have for others, and you know, caring as well, understanding. Yeah, basically seen as like amazing. Like I feel like everyone loves dolphins, to be honest with you. So let's see. Wow, so we actually have a major arcana here for one of your strengths, the Hermit. You guys are really good spiritual teachers. I actually picked this pile. So you guys are good spiritual teachers. You guys are also one of your biggest strengths is the self-discovery. You guys are focused on self-discovery. One of your strengths is that, you know, you can spend time alone, and it makes you, I feel as well, because as you guys see with the Hermit, very wise. You guys are also very wise, so that is a strength you get. You kind of have, like, you know, the old soul, and especially that's what comes to mind when I think of the Hermit. I think of old soul, like, right away. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. So yeah, this is a great strength to have, guys. So those of you who picked this pile. Let's see weakness over here. 8 of Fire. So to me, let me take a second. You guys, so maybe things are going a bit slow right now, because, oh wait, no, sorry, I take that back. Things might be going too fast right now. Maybe you guys are doing too much at once. If you overwork yourself, this can burn you out. It's not good to take on too many tasks at once. Oh yeah, see, many things happening at once. It's not good to take on many tasks at once. Just kind of chill and maybe like try to do less in a way, or like find more time to relax and maybe be in your hermit mode that you're so good at. And yeah, again, this isn't really a bad weakness at all. So now let's see your guidance. For your guidance, we have Thrive. So if you've drawn this card, you've been walking away from people, thought patterns, and situations that no longer serve you. In doing so, you are discovering more of who you really are at the core. You have also gained or will be gaining mental clarity. Through this, you've learned or are learning a huge karmic lesson that you've been struggling with for quite some time, possibly years. You are now shutting the door on that lesson. It's time for a new chapter in your life. Throughout all of the storms you have weathered, you have found your strength, calling, and can now fully trust your intuition. It's time to focus on your strengths and thrive. Oh, isn't that funny how this video is about strengths and weaknesses, and what is it? What are they telling you? What are you guys telling you? Focus on your strengths. Definitely. I mean, the weakness, something, definitely work on that, but you guys look at what you're doing already. Thrive. So yeah, guys, that was pile 4, and if that resonated, just give a quick like, subscribe if you're not, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video.